So we're picking back up on this topic of the identity of Messiah. Is Messiah actually God the Father in flesh? Is he Yahuah? Is Yahusha Yahuah? Or in some other translations or transliterations, it would be, is Jesus Yahweh or Jesus Jehovah? However you want to pronounce it, what is the case? Well, we're going to take clues from the Old and the New Testament where we see that Yahuah the Father is speaking and takes a title, and then we see that Messiah is speaking or is the referenced one in the New Testament and takes a similar title. In this example here in Isaiah 44, it says, "Thus says Yahuah, sovereign of Israel and his Redeemer, Yahuah of hosts, I am the first and I am the last. Besides me, there is no Elohim." So if you have this understanding that Messiah is some sort of second or third son god, like the son of God as of like a secondary god, well, this right here says there is no other god, so Messiah must be just him. Because if we come and look at the revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach, then we see that he says, "I am the Aleph and I am the Tav," or the Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. So these titles aren't going to be shared between Father and Son. There's only one entity, and that entity takes this title, and we see it applied throughout the Old and the New Testament. But we have one more example of this and for this video. So going back to Isaiah 44, just a few more verses down in verse 8, it says, "Do not fear nor be afraid. Have I not since made you hear and declared it? You are my witnesses. Is there an Eloah besides me? There is no other rock, I know not one." So that word Eloah is just another word for God in Hebrew. But rock, here, he says there is no other rock. So is there two rocks? Is there a father rock and a son rock? No, because he tells us clearly there is no other rock besides him. So let's look at here, 1 Corinthians chapter 10, where we are told that they drank of the spiritual rock that followed, and the rock was Messiah. So another title here that is not shared because there is not two rocks. There's not a father rock and a son rock. There's only one rock. And that title is for Yahuah, our Creator, our Redeemer, our Savior, and He is also the Messiah in the flesh.